Welcome to the podcast, Claim Your Excellent Life, with your host, Suzanne Kellner-Zinck, where she helps professional women learn how to be happy. Suzanne will teach you how to do this through building high self-esteem, relaxation and calm, and good, healthy relationships. Tune in every week as Suzanne shares effective strategies to help you claim your excellent life with happiness techniques, self-esteem building exercises, relationship tips, and relaxation information. Make sure to head over to dawningvisions.com to subscribe to the newsletter to receive your keys to happiness, as well as other useful free gifts for you.
On this episode of Claim Your Excellent Life, we're going to speak about why people do things that stress them out and won't get them the results that they want anyway. This was a question that someone on Quora had asked me, and I thought it was a really important one because it seems to me that there's too many people doing things they don't want to do because they feel it's an expectation, maybe from their family, their culture, the society in which they live. And the reality of the fact, folks, is that if you look around, even before Corona, there were many miserable people out there in the world, and we can tell because many are overweight, depressed, full of anxiety, not having a really good time living their lives. And that's really sad. So what I told her was basically a story regarding a conversation that I had just had with one of my roommates here, who is working on a master's of public health, and she's already got acceptance to Tufts University Medical School for next year. And her feeling is that she has no interest in having any children at all. She wants to have a career and do what she wants with her life. She's looking forward to getting married someday, but children is not in the picture for her. And I can honestly say, as I told her, I didn't have any children either, not of my own. And it was because there was a lot of stuff that I had to come through during my childbearing years. First thing was I had some mental health issues. It comes from my mom's side of the family, and I had to get all that stuff sorted out, and I had been dealing with bronchial asthma at the same time. I was not a very healthy person in my 20s and 30s, not really. Not until I got that stuff cleared up through my neurolinguistic programming trainer and one of the students in one of the trainings where we actually had to put together a treatment plan based on the techniques that we had learned in our practitioner level program to understand how all of these tools and techniques work together for healing. It worked amazingly well, better than anything my medical doctor was ever able to do with me. Quite honestly, it's not been a problem since, and that was back in 2004. So I had that issue, and then my ex's family, there was alcoholism in both sides of his family. So I could have had the cutest kids on planet Earth. My ex is a really cute guy. He still is to this day. And let me tell you, the kids would have been adorable. But that's not why one has children. One has children to be able to have them grow to be happy, healthy, fulfilled individuals. And I didn't really see that was going to be a reality in my world. And so I made the choice to not have any of my own. But I don't know, my Creator was very kind in giving me my godson, who is now 32 years old as of December 12th. It's coming around really soon. I can't believe he's that old that quick. Kids do grow up real fast, apparently. And he's the light of my life. I didn't have to have a child in order to have a child, I had the best of both worlds. So it's a matter of figuring out what you honestly want in your life and to not make long-term commitments, especially if it involves other people, that you don't have the capacity to contend with through the long haul. Because as my mom said, you can have a child, but you can't give it back. Not really. It's not the way it's supposed to go. Although I do know, sadly, there's a lot of grandparents raising their grandkids right now because their children were not able to raise their kids, either financially wise or maybe emotionally wise. It's not a situation or decision to be taken lightly. Not at all. So be thoughtful about those endeavors that you take on in your life and make sure that they're attuned to what you actually care about and what you want to be doing with your time. Because as I always say on my Facebook Lives, which you can find on my personal Facebook page under Suzanne Kellner-Zinck, you'll find that I talk about this all the time. That we need to be true to who we are and what we stand for in this world, quite frankly. And if you do that, you're working on your soul's journey, and that will give you a happy and fulfilled life. And perhaps it's not a bad idea to go against society. If society isn't happy as a whole, do your own critical thinking. Create a life that works for you based on the things that you value, the things you're curious about, the things that you want to do. And I can tell you that it's not necessarily an easy way to live, but it's a hell of a lot more fulfilling, and I didn't find other ways to live either, so I'd rather do it this way, quite frankly. So, that being what it is, we can all make a decision, or actually many decisions, to do the things that we feel moved to do in this life, hopefully in service to ourselves and for other people around us, because that is what makes the world a much better place to be living in for ourselves and those people for whom we're going to touch during our journey here on planet Earth. As always, I thank you for spending your time with me till next time. If you have enjoyed Claim Your Excellent Life, we'd really appreciate it if you go over to iTunes and give it a 5-star review. If you have found Claim Your Excellent Life to be helpful to you, and maybe even life-altering with the information that we have shared here, and to allow us to continue this work, which we really do enjoy doing for you, you can sponsor us at patreon.com. That's spelled P as in Paul, ATREON as in Nancy.com. Again, that's P as in Paul, A-T as in Tom, R-E-O-N as in Nancy.com, where there's a few different levels of sponsorship that you can choose from to help us to continue doing this work. We thank you for any assistance that you are able to give us.
Thank you for listening to the podcast, Claim Your Excellent Life, with your host, Suzanne Kellner-Zinck, where she helps professional women learn how to be happy. Suzanne teaches you how to do this through building high self-esteem, relaxation and calm, and good, healthy relationships. Tune in every week as Suzanne shares effective strategies to help you claim your excellent life with happiness techniques, self-esteem building exercises, relationship tips, and relaxation information. Make sure to head over to dawningvisions.com to subscribe to the newsletter to receive your keys to happiness, as well as other useful free gifts for you.